So today I'm talking about a Toyota with the P0128 code, what it is and how you could go about fixing it. And so what is a Toyota P0128 code? Well, it's a coolant temperature below thermostat regulating temperature. And so what does this mean? Well, the engine's going to have cooling components. It's going to have coolant. It's going to have the radiator. It's also going to have a thermostat that's going to open and close depending on how hot the engine is, which is going to regulate the temperature of the engine. And there's also an engine coolant temperature sensor that's reporting back to the computer how hot the engine is. But when you get this P0128 code, something's gone wrong with this. The engine coolant temperature sensor is not reporting the right temperatures back to the computer. And so the computer is going to set this P0128 code. And so what would be some possible causes of a Toyota with the P0128 code? Well, the first thing to go and check is go and check the engine coolant level and be sure it's correct. Wait for the engine to cool down so that it's not hot. And go and check the coolant level and be sure that's good, because if it is low, the engine's not going to cool correctly. That can throw off the engine coolant temperature sensor. So the first thing to do, if possible, is go and check the engine coolant level and be sure that's good. And the next thing that could cause this is a bad engine coolant temperature sensor. That sensor might have just gone bad and just be reporting bad information back to the computer. There's a few different ways to go about testing these engine coolant temperature sensors. The ECT sensor is what's called a thermistor, which is a resistor whose resistance changes when the temperature changes. So if you have a multimeter, you can go and test it. You can go and look up that sensor specifications and see what the resistance values are supposed to be within a set temperature range. For example, here's a 2005 Toyota Camry with a 2.4 liter. And when the engine is at 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that sensor should read between 2.32 and 2.59 ohms. And if it doesn't, if it goes outside of that or goes lower than that, then you know it has some kind of issue. If you have a scan tool, even a low-cost one, you can go into live data or data stream, whichever the scan tool has, and just look for that engine coolant temperature sensor, and then just check to see what the temperature is when the engine's cold. And that temperature shouldn't be something crazy high. If the engine's cold, it shouldn't be reading like 400 degrees or something like that. And then you can start up the engine, let the engine warm up, and check to see if it falls inside the right range that the engine should be running at. So there's a few different ways to go about testing these engine coolant temperature sensors. Also keep in mind that it can be the wiring going to the sensor. Although usually if you have some kind of problem inside the wiring or something like that, you're going to get other codes. But if there is some kind of problem inside the wiring that can cause issues, these sensors usually have 5 volts going to them. And then as it goes across that thermistor, the resistance of that sensor is going to change coming out the other side, which is going to go back to the computer. And the computer can read this or know what the temperature of the engine is this way. Like I said, usually if there's some kind of wiring issue, you're going to get another code. But just keep in mind that it is possible that there's some kind of wiring issue. But the next thing that could cause this is that engine coolant temperature sensor, that it's gone bad, and it's just reporting bad information back to the computer. And the next thing that could cause this is a bad engine thermostat. And the thermostat is a mechanical device that stays closed when it's cold. And then as it warms up, it's going to start to open up, let fluid go past it, which then is going to go to the radiator, start to circulate inside the engine and cool the engine. So the thermostat is a mechanical device that regulates the temperature of the engine depending on how hot it is. Depending on the year of the Toyota, this can be a very common problem. For example, many Toyotas from the 2000s, when they get a P0128 code, it's almost always the thermostat that has gone bad. But other things can cause this problem, so components should be tested. And if that thermostat goes bad, if it gets stuck shut, then the engine's going to overheat. Or if it gets stuck open, then the engine's never going to warm up to the minimum operating temperature that the engine should be running at, and that's going to cause problems. So if your engine is overheating, then it's going to be a good idea to go check out that thermostat. Or if the engine's just always running too cold, it might be stuck open. And in that case, it's also going to be a good idea to go check out that thermostat, because the next thing that could cause this is a bad engine thermostat. And the last thing on the list is going to be that there's some kind of other cooling system problem. There's like a bad water pump, there's a bad radiator, there's air inside the coolant, or something along those lines. Usually if that happens, the engine's going to be overheating. If you have a bad water pump, usually those start leaking. But the last thing on the list is going to be some kind of other cooling system issue. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to give a basic overview of how you go about fixing a Toyota with the P0128 code. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.